Welcome to SprintSense, your sprint analysis, prediction and simulation machine learning application. So to begin with, we have to add an API key, train our LSTM model, and then create predictions. So I paste my OpenAI API key here for the text-based explanation later on. We click here on Train New Adapter within our LSTM settings. Let's quickly have a look how the LSTM looks like. So the LSTM model has 4 LSTM layers and 2 hidden layers, 2.2 million parameters in total, and pre-trained with over 10,000 synthetical sprint examples. We have the LSTM user adapter, which is the last LSTM layer, and those 2 dense layers at the end. So, and what happened now was we were freezing the main model first 3 LSTM layers and retraining. So we were adding on top of our last LSTM and the last 2 dense layers the users information and data to make the model better predict and understand this specific user. Let's move on to the metrics dashboard, where we can see our current performance with explanations about the charts if we click the charts. Exactly. So we can also change the time frame depending how many sprints we want to load. Also choose a user-defined input. Okay. When we click on details, there's nothing there yet. Let's quickly create a prediction. How this works, we are loading the frozen weights, the first 3 LSTM layers, and specifically for this user, his adapter. His last LSTM and last 2 dense layers are being loaded. So this is the result now. We can see the predictions from the LSTM down here, as well as inside the details, we can see now a text-based inference. Taking our predictions, our sprints, our past performance and the predictions, and putting this into nice actionable insights. In our overview dashboard, we can now see everything is checked and green on top, so everything is good to go. We see our summary and predictions. Exactly. Now let's move on to simulation mode. We can not only predict or analyze our current sprints, we can also try to predict and simulate the next one. By planning forward, we can mitigate problems before they start. Again, the frozen main model is being loaded with the user adapters. Exactly, so now we can see the LSTM output. Now let's wait quickly for the LLM text-based. Here it is. And we get a nice summary. Okay. This is basically it. Exactly, settings we have covered. And the FAQs are something you can read through in case you need guidance or have questions. Thank you very much.